You know, you can never do something you're not prepared for, including lifting the trophy. And as you can see, me and Arsenal, we are absolutely ready to get it going because Arsenal is 7 points clear on top of the English Premier League. That's correct. 7 points in spite of everything Javon said, everything Brian said, all the doubters, the Gunners are here. And funny enough, they're not the most important team on today's show. We're going to be talking about Namibia's Brave Gladiators and their COSAFA victory. And of course, JSB Bet with the best. My name is Ashwin Betty. This is In the Mix Africa. Come on now, let's go. All right.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts, starting from $500 Namibian excluding VAT per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just $15 Namibian per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more. Or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared, Paratus.
I kept her name as a surprise because we have someone special on the show today. Helvi Eliakim, former Brave Gladiators captain, currently working with the FA. And of course, we are honored to have her here. How are you, Helvi?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Ashwa?
I am fantastic, joyous, not because, please ignore this. Please ignore this. Because
Yeah.
what really, really matters is the incredible victory that the ladies had at the COSAFA Championship. Wasn't that awesome?
It was awesome.
Right.
Priceless moment. eh?
Priceless moment. And,
Yes.
and you had to be, you were in that space.
Yes, I was.
How was that for you?
Difficult.
Difficult.
It was very difficult, yes.
Why?
Because when I was there, I was in the Namibian. I was there as COSAFA, General Coordinator.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So you had to keep everything in?
Yes, I had
Without
to.
a doubt. And of course, we trust that you executed your job as well as it can be. But I understand why this was particularly emotional for you,
Yeah.
because the last final you played, your Gladiators didn't manage to beat South Africa.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at the girls that came after you and they got it done. You must have been so proud.
Yeah, I was extremely proud. You
Yes.
know, when we played then, that was 20 years ago.
Wow.
I was the captain then as well.
Yes.
So it was more like a deja vu. We played semi-finals against Zambia as well. So
Wow.
we beat Zambia in the semi-finals, went to face Banyana, and unfortunately we didn't win.
Yeah.
Even though back then we celebrated as if it was a win because it was our first final after all.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible. That's incredible. So steps.
Yes,
We're taking
exactly.
steps. How do you feel the journey has been with regards to the Brave Gladiators? This space from when you were captain to where we are now.
I have to say, hasn't been an easy journey, you
Mm.
know. There was a lot of work put in, especially by our two Jackies. I'm so
Yes.
sure you know Jackie Shipanga, Jackie Hertz.
Yes.
Hey, they kept us intact. Even
Yeah.
after playing the finals back then, they are the ones who made it happen.
Yes.
From the training grounds to discipline was off the pitch, not just on the pitch. It was on and
Alright.
off the pitch. So they made sure that the girls were kept intact. So over the years, through the Girls and Goals program,
Yes.
you know, they worked through that. So most of these girls of the current squad went through the Girls and Goals program. Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
And it shows how important it is to pour in early into the future.
Yeah, exactly, yes. It
Yes.
was actually a pity that eventually the program lost its funding and then it closed down. But the women football department made sure that they kept these girls together.
Yeah.
It-
Policymakers, people
Yeah.
with foundations, we know something like Girls and Goals work. You let us know what you come up with. But as you can see, it's working.
Yeah, it
it's
is,
working.
it
We're reaping the benefits,
It
so
is,
to speak.
yes.
How was it watching? I understand the incredible Zenitha Coleman
Oh.
is hanging up her boots. How was that for you?
emotional.
Yes.
You know, she was outstanding.
Yes.
She made it happen. Yes, it was teamwork.
Yes.
But somehow her professionalism, her experience
Yes.
brought us this trophy.
Wow.
And she was player of the tournament, not just player of the match. She was three
Yes.
times player of the tournament, of the match, of 3 matches, and then player of the tournament.
My goodness.
Goalkeeper of the tournament also came from Team Namibia.
I've got
So-
goosebumps. I've got goosebumps. Yes, I saw a couple of Namibians in the final joint squads.
Yes.
The only thing I didn't like about that was the pictures they used. They did not, you know what I mean, to use the pictures for. I don't know if you saw the poster.
Yeah,
Kosafa
I
put
saw.
up.
It was
I
quite disappointing. No, that's not Kosafa. It's somebody from home.
Oh,
it's
somebody
media
from-
from
it's
home.
media from home. We just
use
found
an
pic-
AI picture and an old picture
You
instead of
can't-
using the current pictures.
Our girls are pretty enough.
Yes, please.
Use their pictures as they are, please. But look, it's such an awesome time right now
Yeah.
because we are in a new administration policy-wise. The budget was tabled last week.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's a lot of positive things, a lot of money, which is going to be poured into sports. Do you feel like this COSAFA win, and of course, I mean, not to mention the welcoming from the president.
Yes.
And let's, of course, I have to say one of the good luck charms is the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
I think he also was really, really supporting the girls. This new support, this win that we have here, can we use it as a catalyst going forward?
In fact, we can, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult now.
Yes.
You know, Namibia was known as underdogs. People underestimated the team. But now, going forth, they
Yeah.
are not going to look at us in that way anymore. We'll be defending champs. They will bring their best. So it will be very difficult.
It'll be
But then
very-
this will also serve as motivation for the upcoming girls.
All right.
So I just hope that they will work harder. And sponsors will now come on board and support women football.
Yes.
You know?
Sponsors, support
Yes.
women football. We thank you for supporting the show by being with us. I'm going to have you join another lady by the bride, Patricia. She's
Okay.
ready to test your cooking skills. We know that you can cook
Hey,
with the bowl, but let's
I'm
see
a
if you can cook with your
chef. I'm a
hands.
chef, yes.
You're a chef.
Looking
All
forward.
right, let's see how it goes. All right.
All right.
Let's go to Patricia.
Okay, viewers, Helvi decided to join me on this side. It's not like you had much of a choice.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we will think of a football-related name for this dish.
Okay.
But it's pretty simple. What we did before we can fry our chicken breast is I marinated it a bit, spiced it. I do not know what I spiced it with, but we'll
Okay.
figure that out later. We have our onions, green pepper, and bacon bits chilling here on the side. And then we toasted our hot dog rolls. I want to say burger buns for some reason. But Helvi, please do us the honors and getting our chicken breasts on the grill so that they can start getting ready. I put a peri-peri mayo sauce there,
Oh,
just
okay.
to give it that
So you're
extra
going to
taste.
hold it for me?
Yes, I'll hold it for
'Cause
you, and then you
okay.
can put that there. So you and Ashwin got to talking about, you know, your career and what it is that's happening currently in the football industry. But here, I want to get to know you. I
Okay.
want to know where that love for the sport came from. And besides football, is there any other sports that has ever grabbed your attention or that you would one day maybe like to try?
You know what, Patricia? I tried them all.
Okay.
I was very, very active in sports from primary school to high school. I did them all. I played netball as a goal attack. I played hockey. I played basketball. I was short, but then somehow
But you
I was
made it
fast.
happen.
Yes, I did. Yeah. So
Wow.
I was an athlete as well. I used to run a lot, and I played rugby. And funny enough, I played as a fullback. As funny
Wow.
as I am, eh?
So what made you decide that, you know, football is the one? Out of all the sports you've tried, which is clearly a long list, what made you decide like football is the one?
Well, I think fate. That was fate that decided that. So at the age of 11, you know, I grew up playing in the streets with the boys. So there was a day I was playing at, I forgot what the stadium is known as, but it belonged to Tigers, just behind the Hakana service station. So Jacqueline Shipanga, the current technical director of the NFA, discovered me. So at the age of 11, I was, oopsie.
You saved it just in time.
Yeah. So at the age of 11, I was already playing for UNAM. So she wrote me in, started playing for UNAM at 11. Yeah.
That is, I need this to sink in. You played for UNAM.
Yes.
You know, at the age of 11, you're still in primary school here. You're 11 and you're playing with a bunch of people that's in university and done with university.
I was grade 7, so by grade 8, I was full-time part of the UNAM team. I played the bigger senior girls, you know.
Yeah.
I played them, and I think that's the reason why Jackie Shipanga brought me in.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, though.
I can only imagine.
It wasn't easy. My dad was against it. He was convinced I was a tomboy, lesbian.
It's not that you can't be doing all these things.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
think sometimes our parents have our best interest in heart, but at the same time, they
Let's not
love
burn
being,
the chicken. Yes,
being
sorry.
protective. So I think your dad was just trying to protect you the best way he knew how to.
Of course.
But like you said, our chicken this is chicken breast, thinly sliced, so it's going to burn if we don't give it the love and attention it deserves. But Helvi, it has come to the end of this segment. Now we get to finish up the braai, bring our dish together and enjoy it with Ashwin at the end. So viewers, we're going to go to JSB, then we're going to take a turn at Short Corner, and before you know it, we'll all be together to enjoy the dish we are yet to name. So don't move, we will be right back.
Okay, guys, well, there you have it. Another episode where we bet with the best, trying to give you guys some of the best betting tips you can have to make some money. I think it's about that time where we start realizing that it could be Arsenal season, Javon. It could be Arsenal season.
Not just yet.
No.
It's looking. I have to be honest. I won't lie.
It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be the whole season if they win it. This is how football is gonna be like.
That's why they
If
shouldn't
Arsenal wins, this is gonna be our daily life. But okay, you were saying.
Look, it's as I said. It's looking most likely. Nottingham Forest, Gibbs White, you've passed. And Elliot Anderson, hope you come to United.
Like I said, Jeff, it's gonna be tough.
Destroyed hopes of everyone else, of most people on the planet. You know, it's a 7-point lead now to the mighty Gunners. What else can I say? The next match at the Emirates is hosting Everton. Everton are doing pretty well, in good form.
Okay.
So we're hoping there could be a miracle there.
Ish.
We're hoping for a draw at least, but yeah, it's looking most likely you could say it's Arsenal's to lose. Look, they still have to play City as well, so we have to consider that as well.
And with football, anything can happen also.
Yeah,
So
still a
you
long way to
and
go.
you and I were talking behind the screens. You were saying, as a Manchester United fan, I want to know if you guys agree with Javon. You would sacrifice. You would sacrifice the Premier League. You would sacrifice not being in the top 4, missing out on the top 4, missing out on the Champions League for Arsenal not to win the Prem.
Look, if I had to get a genie out the bottle and he said to me one wish, either United make Champions League and Arsenal win the league, or United don't make Champions League and City win it. I'll take City winning the league, and I'll have to sit out Champions League for another season. That's a no-brainer for me. I do not want this team to win anything.
This guy's practicing when they lift the trophy.
That
so.
is correct.
Yeah.
I'm practicing lifting the trophy, as you were,
Ash,
gentlemen.
can you?
As you were.
So yeah, that's just, if I had to choose, I'll go that route. It just shows, I think
Apologies to everyone
my
for.
hatred to Arsenal is more for my love for United. At least.
You have more hate for Arsenal than love for United. That's a good one. Okay, Jeff, let's not waste time. Apologies for the distractions that have been coming your way. We have to deal with them ourselves. But let's go off with your betting tip for the weekend. What are your games for the weekend? I know you went light. You have a threefold. So tell us a bit about that one.
Cup football in England, so no Premier League this weekend. La Liga there is. I went with Villarreal. I think they have a decent game on the weekend. I think they can definitely win that. I went with Leipzig as well, as a banker. And Simple, I went with Napoli this evening as well.
You trust them?
So yeah, so it's a treble, the three of that. I think 500 gives you about 1,600. 500 Namibian dollars will give you a return of 1,006, which is decent money. 1,100 profit.
Okay, there you have it, guys. I think the football gods went with us this past weekend. We saw a lot of freak results. Manchester City has to be the biggest of all of them. At the Etihad, drawing 2-2 was a shock result. And in Real Madrid in the weekend, losing to
Monday night,
Getafe on Monday night.
Yeah.
That was also another one.
At home, eh?
At home, at the Santiago Bernabeu. That kept us away from securing the money for the Fortuna that we were planning on getting, the deposit. But I have another one this weekend that can help you guys come up with that deposit. This one is a sevenfold. We are going to be touching a bit on the FA Cup games. I know Giovanni is not a big fan of the Cup games. I'm going to go with Manchester City and Newcastle. We're going to go for both teams to score over 2-5. Arsenal, we're going to go with a handicap 2-5, at least to win with more than 2 goals. I think they'll win comfortably against Mansfield with the form that they have and with the depth that they have. We're going to go for Real Madrid to beat Celta Vigo away from home this time. And then we have Barcelona to win away from home as well. I know you're not a fan of away teams, but we have Real Madrid, Barcelona away. And I also agree with you. I have Napoli on to beat Torino at home. Torino have been woeful, if I must say so myself. And then the last one, fun fact, we didn't discuss these bet slips, but I also have RB Leipzig on mine. So I have 3 of your... Oh, I think I have all your games. I have Napoli and I have Napoli and Leipzig.
I would take out Barcelona and put Villarreal. I mean, Barcelona playing away to a very strong Basque side there with Athletic Bilbao. You know, it's a tough fixture for Barcelona.
Okay, but I think I'll stick with it because of the race. They're at the top of the La Liga, and they'll want to see it through and win at least that cup. Because by the way things look right now, they only have that in the Champions League. It's not looking too good. Anything else you'd like to leave the viewers with before we go?
Yeah,
before someone else comes.
Yeah, I would love to say that we did have our jackpot, our bingo online jackpot that did drop again this week of 133,000 from a $5 Namibian dollar stake.
Oh,
so congratulations to the winner for that as well.
Okay, well, viewers, there you have it. That's all the time that we had for you on our beautiful segment, Bet with the Best. Until next week, we'll see you guys same time, same place. Goodbye.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts. Starting from $500 Namibian excluding VAT per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just $15 Namibian per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more. Or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared. Paratus.
In Short Corner, we travel to Zimbabwe, where a huge tournament has been unveiled with the largest tournament prize money ever in Zimbabwe, $25 million. This is for the Munumtapa Cup. To be clear, that's US dollars. So about 400 million rand up for grabs in Zimbabwe. At the unveiling of this incredible, huge tournament, Gianni Infantino sent some messages to Zimbabwe. Have a look.
Dear President Emmerson Mnangagwa, President of Zimbabwe. Dear Anselm Sanyatwai, Minister of Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture. Dear ZIFA President, my friend Nobile Magwizi, and all my friends in Zimbabwe. What a great day for football in your wonderful country. The launch of the ZIFA Munumtapa Challenge Cup is a momentous occasion for our beloved sport. And I congratulate you all on bringing this tremendous, fabulous project to life. I'm especially heartened that it has such a strong governmental support. So thank you for that, Mr. President, and it will give even more momentum to the fantastic work of all the team at the Zimbabwe Football Association. The far-reaching impact of this tournament is another aspect that particularly gives me cause for joy, as it mirrors FIFA's own goal of making football accessible to all. I congratulate you again and thank you for all that you are doing to make football, the beautiful game, even more beautiful in beautiful Zimbabwe. So enjoy your day in Harare, and best wishes for the great competition that is about to commence. See you all very soon. Bye-bye.
It's time for Full Time, also known as Get Full Time. I am ready, ladies. I am excited for what you made here. By the way, you know, we are not patriarchal here. It wasn't like the ladies cooked because they're women and I did. It's because I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified. I'm not as good as them. I'm not as good as Helvi at football. In fact, Helvi, do you know when I stopped playing football?
Yeah.
In grade 2 when I scored an own goal. So this is precisely why I'm just here to enjoy the food. Have we named this?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
You know, it took a lot of dedication, resilience, and hard work. Something that our girls showed now at the COSAFA, just ended COSAFA Cup. So I'm going to name it after them, the Brave Gladiators.
Oh, this is the
This
Brave
is
Gladiator.
the Brave Gladiator.
Wow. This is it. I am excited. And you know what's so cool right now is that one meal can mean different things to different people. For example, representing the Brave Gladiators' victory, you know, for you, this is a celebration meal.
It is.
Yes. But if you consider the fact that Patricia's team, Liverpool, lost 2-1 to Wolves, you will realize that it is also a comfort meal. And this is what I love about food. Food can be something to everybody.
You just had to.
I just had to. So what is inside the Brave Gladiator?
So we have our toasted bread buns, or I think you call it rolls. Then we sauteed some onions, green peppers, bacon bits. We put in a peri-peri mayo sauce just to make it a bit tangy. We fried our chicken breast, cut it up, and then added it onto that. And then we have cheese sauce and cheese slices in there as well.
Yo, she was using words like tangy. The only tangy I know is tangy, where I didn't know that tangy. All right, fantastic. So, Helvi,
Yes.
we're going to dig in as we go. But just before we do, any final words of encouragement for young 11-year-olds who are finding themselves very talented in the game of football, particularly the young girls?
Yeah, in fact, you know, football is a plus. That's something they should know. Football is a plus. It does pay off, but it takes a lot of hard work. You know, the same words that I use now for our dish, hard work, dedication will take you far, and respect.
Wow.
Respect, very, very important.
Wow.
And they should know that impossible is only a dare.
Yes. I mean, I can't say anything. I can't
like
say
that
anything beyond that.
statement.
Yes.
It's only a dare.
Yes, yes. And if you don't mind, viewers, as we say goodbye, I shall commit all my hard work and dedication to eating this delicious meal. This has been In the Mix Africa.
Let's dig in.